How's it going, everyone? Hope you guys are doing well. It's a really nice morning out today, and I'm going to be doing some flying with the new UMX P-51D brushless using these 2S 280 milliamp packs. I've already got one in the airplane, and you can see it right there. That's where it's going to be. So I'm going to do a flight with the gear on, and then I'll take the gear off and do a flight that way. So let's go ahead and get this plane in the air. That was pretty easy, nice takeoff. Looks like it's nicely balanced. I don't think I need to trim it. Yep, looks good. I always like it when these planes fly well right out of the box. And this plane has some good power, just like the P-47. 2S brushless will do that, of course. All right, let's do a slow flyby here. Let's slow it down a little. Nice. Very nice. All right. Pretty good. Let's speed it up a bit here. Do a fast pass. Do that again, a little better. There we go. It's quick, very good. All right, let's check out the stall on this guy. Bring it up a little bit. Kill the throttle, pull up on the elevator. Okay, let me try that again. I think the wing tipped just a little. It wasn't anything bad. Certainly didn't go into a spin or anything like that, but let's try it again. Yeah, you can see that. It does spin just a little. It's not bad. Let's just try gliding it for a second here. So I think if you want to glide it, keep a little bit of speed up, especially if you get low. Yeah. Plenty of power for loops and rolls, of course. Nice sport flyer. That's to be expected. If it did anything less, I'd be kind of disappointed. Sorry I'm flying it so far away sometimes here. I know it's hard to see. Nice flying little airplane. So how does this compare to the P-47? I feel like this one's a little faster, probably. A little quicker. I like the roll rate. I think it's a little quicker. Probably a little more aggressive. I mean, the power should be, really the same. It's all the same stuff inside. We'll get that P-51 knife edge going here. Yeah, so the power's all the same. I mean, that stuff should be similar. I kind of like the way this one flies a little better. It just grooves. I mean, it's a P-51, it should. Flip it inverted here. Yeah, you need some down elevator pressure to keep it inverted. Just a little bit. If you give too much, it's going to climb, so. I like the roll rate. I noticed on the setup there's actually differential built into the aileron throw. I'll show you guys that when we finish, but that's in the setup. So take out that adverse yaw, and the roll's nice. It's pretty axial. It's not, like a 3D plane or anything. Wouldn't expect it to be. Let's put it into a spin. There we go. All right. I like it. Nice little model. Now let's see something other than a P-51, guys. Let's do something else. How much you guys want to bet a Corsair is next? since we've done the P-47 and now this P-51. Let's go ahead and bring it down. I bet you a Corsair is next. Very nice. Let's see how it taxis. That tail wheel is in the scale position pretty much. So I was wondering how it's going to taxi. It looks like it's pretty good. This is not the best surface to be taxiing around, but it's doing it. Still got a little power left. And that's dead stick right there, pretty much. So it will glide well, but keep a little speed up, because that wing is going to drop just a little bit on you guys. Plenty of rudder authority there. Should do some nice flat turns if you want. I think I might be getting a little bit low on the pack here. There we go. Yeah, it's getting low. So that's pretty decent. Still grooving. All right, I don't want to kill my battery. I'm gonna bring it down again and land it. Let's try that kind of dead stick landing again. Very easy. It's almost like it has flaps. Very nice. All right, let's take that gear off and fly it again. All right, I've removed that main gear and the tail wheel. I just want to show you guys real quick that aileron differential. So you can see how much the aileron moves up and then much more restricted moving down. So that's built right into the airplane, which is nice. I'm not sure I've seen that before on a UMX plane. They may have done it before, I just didn't notice, but anyway, just want to show you guys that. Let's go ahead and fly it again. I have to say, it looks a lot cleaner without that landing gear on it. And you know what? I think it flies better, which of course you might expect. Yeah, I like this one a little better than the P-47 in terms of flight. It just grooves really nice. Plenty of power. I don't really need any more power in a sport airplane like this. It's just perfect right where it is, so they did a good job with it. Sorry about that, sun. Wind's coming up a little bit, just a touch, but you know, this plane has AS3X, you're not going to feel it until you get a lot of wind going. Slow it down here. Those wings are rocking a little now. Rolls quick. Definitely has a nice quick roll rate. So with this one and the P-47, you know, it sort of depends which plane you like. That's all personal preference in terms of how you like the model, in terms of the design, the looks, all that stuff. But for flight, I think this one's a bit better. P-47 is kind of a bulkier airplane. For whatever reason, P-51s just fly so nice. This is no exception to that. All right, that's probably enough. Let's just bring it down in the grass. I should have killed the throttle a little better there, but I don't think it'll make a difference. All right, guys, well, there was some flying of the P-51 gear on and gear off. Very nice flying model. It's got good power, good aerobatic performance. As far as this one versus the P-47, I think this one's the better airplane in terms of speed and aerobatics. It's definitely, I think, a little faster. It may just be appearance, but it seems a little faster. Better roll rate, just overall a little more aerobatic. So if you want the better performing airplane, I would go with this one over the P-47. If you're a big P-47 fan, of course, go with that one, because there's no question they're both really good flying airplanes. They both have good power, essentially the same power system, all the same stuff inside. But I think this one just has the edge a little bit in terms of flight performance. Like I mentioned, I think we'll probably see a Corsair next, or maybe a Spitfire. It'd be really cool if they just completely surprised us and did something different like a Zero, but I don't know if we can expect that really. I actually wouldn't be too disappointed with a Corsair. I think a Corsair in this size with this power system would actually be pretty cool. So if they do a Corsair next, I'm sure I'll get it. If they do a Spitfire, I'll probably get that too, I have to admit. Whatever they do next, it's probably going to be flying around here. Anyway, gear on or gear off, I like this plane either way. Gear off, it's a little faster, a little bit more aerobatic, the roll rate's a little better. You don't have all this landing gear stuff hanging down and giving you extra weight and extra drag. This is fairly big gear, so that's personal preference. Actually, with the gear on, I like it because you can do takeoffs and landings, and that's part of the fun for me. Gear off, you're just hand launching and dumping it in the grass. So either way, flies well. All right, I think that's about all there is to say about it, guys. I like they put that differential in the ailerons. Good looking plane. Thanks for watching. As always, any questions or comments, please post below, and I'll see you guys next time.